The magma boss, this ancient boss, as old as the system it runs on, and made with a specific goal: provide gear to new players. We can all agree that the Ember Rod and Ember Armor are early game, and that's where the magma boss should be. And yet, if you go to the Blazing Fortress minutes before the fight, it seems as if a majority of players waiting there are way past the point in the game where they would need its drops, and yet they come. When the boss debuted in the game, anyone with an Ender Pearl and a Magnetic Talisman had a good chance of getting the boss drops. Although a few players were strong enough to farm them, the amount of progression in skyblock required to get one was, at the time, in reach of any player. When the end update came, drop mechanics were changed, a new even earlier game drop was added: Ember Armor. While the requirements to get good items passed to the Ember Rods on the progression tree, meaning now you needed stronger weapons than the Ember Rod in order to even have a chance at the drop. With these new swords, the Ember Rod became the newbie's weapon and not the rich endgamers. Problems with the boss came from the fact that later game players were still incentivized to come to the boss, for fun or simply for the rune crafting XP. And with the pet update, this problem worsened, as there were now epic and legendary pets to be obtained from the boss. And so, content designed for new players lost its availability to those needing it, and it is more enjoyable to get your weapon from killing a boss than from bidding on it on an auction with your life savings. So how can we fix this? There are a few ways. My first suggestion is to reform the combat mechanics. The boss's health should be calculated on a lobby-by-lobby basis. Multiply each player's strongest weapon's damage by 5, and add this number to the total health of the boss. That's the boss's health, and we can consider that the amount of health each player added is that player's contributed health, in air quotes, as if it was that player that caused the boss's health to be increased. There should be damage caps, as in during the first 10 seconds after the boss spawns, no player should be able to do more than half of their contributed boss health. So if I do 20,000 damage per hit, my contribution is 100,000, so my cap within 10 seconds is 50,000. After that, no more damage for that player until the 10 seconds are over. This would give everyone a chance to get at least one hit in and be eligible for participation rewards. After 10 seconds, there should be a soft cap at contribution. So in my example, I can deal 100,000 damage, and after that, I would get a 90% damage reduction, meaning I can deal more damage while still giving others a chance to hit the boss. For drops, I suggest 2 drop tables, one for people who hit the soft cap, and one for those who don't. Using the previous example, if I dealt over 100,000 damage, I would be in the higher drop table. For those in the higher table, the boss would drop epic or legendary pets, enchanted magma cream, and other drops the admins could potentially add for endgame players. And those who do not hit the soft cap will receive drops from the lower table. For them, there would be a drop table for the Ember Rod, Ember Armor, and common or uncommon pets, which would be randomly given out to participants. Although damage dealt could be a factor, it shouldn't significantly affect drop chances. This change would let beginner players have the thrill of getting items from fighting a powerful boss, as well as balanced fight durations, and would make the boss experience available for everyone. And never will someone who arrive on time miss out on the boss. Thanks for watching.